Stephen Howson, this is Full Time Devils, and Manchester United have put one foot into the Europa League Final with an excellent 1-0 away win at Celta Vigo. We have got an away goal, we have got a clean sheet, we have got more than halfway, I think, into getting into the final. Wasn't vintage Manchester United performance. We did create chances, we did see the things that Paul Pogba has been offering the team back in the game today, because it's just been missing while he's been out of the team. Chances created, some wonderful through balls on the floor for people to get. There was chance after chance, wasn't there? There was not millions, but there was chances that we could have had, and we weren't out there with a patchwork team, and we did the job. We wasn't United firing on all cylinders. We wasn't looking like we was absolutely revved up and ready to go. We looked about 7 out of 10 at best as a team, but you know what? We got the job done, and that's all that matters at this stage of the season. The big thing for me now is, as we look towards weekend, and I go, what's Jose going to do? What's he going to do on Sunday against Arsenal? Because I know that he hates Wenger. I'm in two minds whether or not that he still believes or still requires us to have some sort of a say in what goes on in the Premier League in case we somehow cock it up. Now, we could cock it up on Thursday at Old Trafford, but we could easily cock it up in the final against Ajax, who could be and will be a very tough opponent for us. And I think that's going to be a real key thing for United, is how we cope with a cup and how we get to a cup final. We've got players that are patched up to get them out there. We've got players that are certainly not 100% fit. We're not really in great form, and we're just not there. We've sort of limped into the end of the season, and could find ourselves in a final where we need to win to really set up what goes on next season, because Manchester United have to be in the Champions League, and that's the top and bottom of it. Individually tonight, I thought everyone did more or less all right without anyone really standing out. I'm not really a fan of coming and slating players, but I thought Fellaini tonight was an absolute ghost. He was a passenger. He didn't do anything that warranted his selection, and was lucky to not get sent off again. And that's becoming a bit of a liability for us. I got no issue with Fellaini being a member of this squad, and I think that there's a time and a place for him to be used. But when he's starting game after game after game after game after game, I really have to question what he's offering there. Now, would Michael Carrick have been a better option? Would Rooney have been a better option? Would Juan Mata have been a better option in midfield? Celta really didn't offer us much in terms of a physical presence from midfield. They offered it a little bit at the back, but they didn't really front us up in midfield. And when you've got the bite of Ander Herrera and the size and strength and presence of Paul Pogba, do you actually need a Fellaini for his aerial threat and his presence and all the rest of it? I'm not sure you do. I think you can have someone that can play the game a little bit, and maybe you could mix it up and go with Mata and Mkhitaryan and see what happens when we try and play football against teams. I do think he'll probably play against Arsenal, because I think Arsenal can be bullied, and I do think that's one of the things that you can use Amaro and Fellaini for. But it's just strange how often he seems to get picked in these situations, and you think, I can't see what's going on. Now, there's obviously things that are going on in training and things that the manager's asking the players to do that sometimes we see, sometimes we don't. But I just don't understand what it is. On the positives, though, Jesse Lingard had the opportunity to open the scoring early on with a gilt-edged chance that he didn't manage to put away. Marcus Rashford has been taking a few free kicks of late, and we saw why today. That was an absolute belter of a free kick that he stuck away, giving us that impetus to go into the second leg with our tails up and thinking we can go and do it. Like it. Right, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. Mata wasn't ready for 90 minutes. Maybe, but if he's not ready for 90 minutes, then why are we putting him on the bench? Why is somebody else not taking up that place on the bench? If you're not ready, you shouldn't be there at all, I don't think. He can't play on Sunday. Oh, no, of course he can't. No, he can't play on Sunday there, so maybe I'll shut up. Pogba, 1 yellow card away from missing the final. I would take the risk of playing him in the second leg, though. I definitely would. Pogba and a yellow card, scary for the second leg. Yeah. All right, I get it. Someone give me a comment apart from the fact that Fellaini suspended. All right, I forgot. Jose's too defensive United. minded. United giving opposition teams too much respect. We spent millions. Wait. What's the spend got to do with anything? If the squad's not fit for purpose just yet, which it isn't, then it's not fit for purpose. The amount of money you've spent means nothing. Why should we be playing attractive football? What's all this about attractive football? Surely the results that matter at the end of the day, and especially at the business end of the season. United should be... Neem, I totally disagree, mate. If we get to the final playing scrappy and we get to where we need to be, that will do. Forget about playing attractive football. You don't win the You Played Attractive Football Cup, do you? Like, City fans have had a discernible style of play for about 9 months and think they're the authority on how football should be played. Don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into the trap of Arsenal fans saying, oh, they knock it about nice. They're garbage. Ultimately, football's about winning. Fergie didn't exactly play beautiful football all the time. Rose-tinted glasses memories of how it actually goes down at Manchester United. United win, right? We might win with cutthroat attacking play, but that's not always possible. Teams have come to Old Trafford for decades and parked the bus. We play the way we play. Attractive football. What even is attractive football? Attractive football's winning football. Now, you can win ugly, no doubt, but you've got to just go and win the games. That's attractive to me. Just attractive football. Sort your neck out. Solid game from Blind. Yes, Daley Blind, dependable against Bay. I do like how he partners up with him. I thought Tony Valencia was a little bit hit and miss tonight, especially defensively. He got lost a couple of times. And I do worry about how we're going to face up against Ajax, who look absolutely fantastic at the moment. Hopefully Matt will be ready for the final, says Joey. Yeah, I agree. We had them beaten for pace, says Trinit. Should we concentrate on Premier League or Europa? You can never concentrate. You just have to play every game as it comes and try and win every single game. What do you mean by concentrate? Because we've got like 13 fit players. So by saying concentrate, are you meaning we play the under-23s on Sunday? Well, that's not going to happen, is it? So you can't concentrate one way or another. It's not like the players that aren't playing don't have to come in for a week until the game, is it? They've still got to train and everything. Congrats to Ajax for winning the Europa. Arsenal fans in the comments because they've got nothing to do midweek. Good result, but worried about Rashford. Bay's a rock. I think he'll be okay. We need to get the second goal after the first. I definitely agree on that one. Yeah, at 1-0, United don't convince me at the moment. We definitely need to be getting second goals. Herrera, nowhere. I thought Herrera was alright tonight. Disagree with my statement about Valencia. His whole side was left to him. He scrambled to get many balls when nobody was supporting him. No, it's the one-on-one defending. That's where you have to judge defenders and one-on-one defending. Their early chance was Valencia just completely switched off. It's not about that he was getting overrun with no help. I mean, he was, but ultimately, no, he wasn't a great game. I didn't say he was garbage and sacked the guy, did I? I just said he wasn't a great game. So, no, that's that. Herrera was shit today, and you keep talking about Fellaini, who was really good pressing the opponents. Herrera wasn't shit today. I don't know what game you was watching. Herrera was a lot further and deeper and blocked off a lot of what Celta was doing. I don't understand how you can say he was shit. He didn't do much with the ball at his feet. We did more than with Fellaini did. Blind class again. We need better finishing, says Priyav. Of course we do. I mean, that is literally the whole story of the season. Madness, innit? We sit back too much late in games. I do agree on that one a little bit. Valencia, a poor captain. What? Because he didn't have a good performance himself? I'm not sure about that one. The best player tonight? I don't know. I thought Rashford was trying stuff, but it wasn't really come on. I don't think anybody really made a massive difference. It was good to see Pogba back in a team and the stuff he was trying and creating. I thought he brought a real presence and a real attitude back to that midfield, which has been missing. So yeah, do I think we should sell Fellaini? I said no. I like having him in the squad. I just think he should not be first choice as much as he is. Why was Fosu mentioned on the bench? Well, he injured himself against City and he was still having treatment yesterday. I'm not even sure that he travelled. Lingard missed a lot of chances. Unfortunately, yeah, he does. Jesse Lingard does miss a lot of chances, but he also gets in a lot of positions and he scores some important goals at times. Ultimately, the quality output of Jesse Lingard isn't the greatest, but his movement and his work rate and other parts of his game mean that he's a player that definitely should be in the club. Man of the match, Rashford, says Gary. Sam says, I love Herrera. Why so defensive against shit teams, says Andres. We wasn't defensive tonight. No way was we defensive tonight. Still don't understand why Lingard starts for us, starts ahead of Marshall. Well, you need to understand that the football is a team game and it's as much what you do without the ball as you do with the ball. Rashford is red, says Jay. Absolutely. Fellaini is top class. How about relax? Bay is too risky at times. Bay is quite hot-headed and he is quite risky, but I think he's got a good balance of it, to be honest. I think you've got to have that sort of character where people don't know whether you're going to nail him or not, and I think he gets it just about right. We need Zaha back. Come on, man. Any talk of United winning this cup is just that, the talk. The job will be complete when United win the Europa League. Alright, it's a bit dramatic, but whatever. If De Gea goes, Romero was number one keeper. I don't think he's the complete package. I like him. He's not quite there yet. He's a decent shot stopper, but his handling across isn't the best, I don't think. Should Lingard be starting such important matches? Absolutely, he should be starting important matches, yeah, especially against teams that might be a bit better than us. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Adam will be here soon with his review, so make sure you stick around for that one. And then we'll be looking ahead towards the big game at Arsenal. Is Jose going to stick or twist? Is he going to go strong and keep our chances alive in the Premier League? Or do you think that after getting a good result in the first leg here, it'll all be on the Europa League? Because we've got a hell of a task on our hands, getting through to that final for starters, and then dealing with Ajax, who looked phenomenal last night against Lyon. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you're new already, and I'll